sticks.
He's on the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Amendola able to put it through. And they're on the board. Three on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense mountains.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up 1st down. Handoff now out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
So many offenses will script cake the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
They'll try and punch it in. Has them the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 8. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Travis looking to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Handoff now from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give now to the running back. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Slot man motioned over. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Ontario. The Huskies pushing for a late spark before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Travis. This one taken in by Baker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They're on it. That's intercepted. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll run here on first down. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Austin Booker. The give here on second. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. No one around. He's got space. And And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet to this. He's got it deep downfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Man in motion here. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Hits his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Space to the left. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly.
And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Travis to throw. Completed to Flowers. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Higgins makes the catch. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the first. Travis setting up to throw. The left side caught by Higgins. And he didn't get much time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion left. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing here, Travis. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown. Offense not going anywhere. They want to.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Herbert. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see a short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but Man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Tight end going in motion here. Another carry for him. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 3 now. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. There's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Herbert now off the play fake. Complete out to the right. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
This one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finding Flowers. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll give him a first down. Back to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And he got this close to midfield before going out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
That's good. 4.
He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Travis. This one taken in by Baker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They are throwing it again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. That's caught. He found some space. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do.